Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Just want to show a video of my number two, um, like sunblock for my plants. But basically shade structure. So it's basically YouTube's. You post. Sorry, not tubes. You post. Get one of those eye bolt. Um, if you're gonna do a long run, just do stainless steel, of course. You don't need it that long actually, but I just bought the long one, so I just use it. I'll probably use it on something else later on. And then, or with one of those like clips, or you can just tie ropes because it's temporary. Because most of it, I just leave the post around. This one I got it from Daiso last year. Well, it's new, but I kind of bought it when I see it because Daiso inventory is not always consistent. So this is supposed to be the bottom, but I kind of like don't care. You can use zip tie, of course. You can use rope. You can use clamps, or you can use eye bolt. I do encourage to use shorter eye bolts. You can cut it or just buy the shorter ones, which is what I'm doing. I'm buying shorter ones right now, and use the long one somewhere else because I don't want to poke someone's eyes out. But other than that, you can see the bigger version of that there, and these are the taller ones. These are the short U posts. These are taller U posts depending on your need. And just as a reminder, just make sure your plants is not touching. And for my case, the plant is not touching, even though this is a sagging position. It's not touching. And for this one, I'm not using clips. I'm using these. I forget what they're called, but basically butterfly clips or something. I'm using spider webs. I'm using these. Put it, the official names. I don't remember what they are, but I bought these online. It's Coolaroo. It's stainless steel. So I'm using a combination of this and the turnbuckle. I think that's what they call it, whatever. So it's kind of like wire. You buy the wire, and then I cut it, and then because they frayed, so then I just used I forget what they call it, but those rubber sealant thing. I'll put the link on the line that you can get, and you basically dip it and coat it kind of type. So it's very easy to, like, if I can do it, it's very easy to do. And then turnbuckle here. You probably want two size turnbuckle, which is what I did. So two size turnbuckle and two size clasps. Because then you can adjust the length of stuff if needed. That's basically it. And you can see it's like right now it's in the shade area, like it's in the shade because it's morning. Afternoons, that's when this area is sun. The way how I put it is shade maples. So I sewed this myself. As you can see, the stitch work is not that great, but basically I just buy shade cloth. I kind of do like corner, do more a little bit. And basically then you can customize any size you want, and this is more like shower curtain, so you can slide it this way more or that way more, you know, kind of. And the way how I did it is shade the maples better, especially this one, because it's newly planted. Like this one can handle the heat a little bit better. This one I don't know. But then the roses still got the heads outside of the shade cloth, so it can get the sun there. So they got both of the best of the both worlds because their roots will be shade, so their root is okay, and then their head can get the sun. And that's how I do the setup here, and it's been working great last year. And I cut it really long here because I want to turn you buckle so that I can have two. And you want to go online because you want to make sure it ends on the live end or whatever it's called. So you want to make sure that you're doing it the right way. If you're doing it, I'll put reference link online, but basically there's like a lot of YouTube videos on this, how to do it online. You want to end the live end, which is basically the end where you coat it, like for my case where the phrase is. You want to make sure the saddles is on the live end or whatever they call it, the term, I forgot what they call it. And then you basically opposite the other side, kind of a little bit. So then, like at least in my head, that's how I do it. This is probably the hardest part to me, is to cut it, and then the cutting part, not the fray, like not the dipping, but the cutting part. And this part is also hard because you want someone to help you if you could. I don't. But it kind of, when you try to push it all the way, you think it was easy, push it all the way so they can turn it. It kind of try to go resisting you. So it would be nice if someone can do the turning of these things while the other one pushing it around the other side. And you use these things so that you don't have to use this U thing, but you want to use it so that it don't have a kink, and because otherwise you're basically wasting your expensive cables. Like, I think the most expensive piece here are the cables and then the hardware. The shake off is kind of cheap, and it's just time for you to sew. And I'm not a seamstress, and I can sew it like this. And I did, like you can see, I went a little bit crazy. I don't care about the color because I want it easy to see it myself. So I kind of like do it like this, so you can see it looks distributed distance, but it's not. I didn't really distribute it. I just basically try to put more sewing so that it doesn't tear out. And like I said, it's been out for a year. This is like a second year already. It's holding well. I think this is because this is the new one, and I did left a lot of seams comparatively to my other one. So this is level 2. This is like level 2 difficulty, and you can customize to the size you need. Like, of course, if you can buy just the size you need, like for me here, I just need one hydrangea basically covered. Just use the store-bought ones because it's cheaper. It's like Daiso, especially if you see in Daiso, it's like less than $5. This one I think I got 20 bucks or something and cut it myself, kind of like, sew it, so hem it, whatever. So, and like I said, make sure you have enough clearance so that it didn't touch the plants, and for my case it wouldn't touch the plants still. And I probably need to shorten it, tighten it, or whatever as time progresses when they go taller. But for now, I'll leave it sagging. I don't care. And this is level 2. If you guys are interested, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll show you in my level 3 eventually one day when it's out. But so far, level 2 works for this area. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good one, guys. Bye.